He's the comic, and he knows how jokes go.
Yes, let's hear this.
More love. I'm sorry. Say it again. We'll act like it didn't. No, Danny, edit this. Mark this, and we'll edit. Go ahead, say it, and I'll act like it.
Can you still see your ankles?
I didn't get it. Yeah. I still, even on the second time.
God dang.
No, what was I saying? I say this joke, but it's a.
Dying. Do we keep playing here?
That was it.
So they're dying, laughing at him. He's being a jerk. This is just a small one. What's our next code here?
The next one is 3530. This one is just George talking about his pee habits.
Okay, this is big. We're gonna veer off for a second. This is real. A lot of people would say this is not how a man goes about his life. Hey, we're learning about George Janko as well. And listen to this.
I play basketball with my son. I'm locked up the next day.
I'm gonna admit shit that I'm probably gonna get made fun of, but I will not, in no circumstance, stand up and pee in my own house.
I will not stand up and pee in my own house. Why not, George? And he's fucking serious based on his eyebrows. They have like a professional like eyebrow chart here. We should draw like those music lines here, music note lines. And when his eyebrows go above that A sharp line, I don't know what I'm talking about.
See, George is so influential that I'm almost like, should we be standing up to pee in our own house?
I know, really. I'm starting to think George Janko knows.
My own thoughts here.
So let's listen. Maybe George Janko's on to something. Let's listen to this.
Well, with my son, I'm locked up the next day.
I'm gonna admit shit that I'm probably gonna get made fun of, but I will not, in no circumstance, stand up and pee in my own house.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I won't do it.
We talked about this.
It's too messy. I'm too much of an OCD freak. I know it's gonna.
Wait, you're
splash.
really OCD like that?
Yeah. In Logan's house, I'll pee from far to see my range.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did you just say? What did you just say?
He says that he sits and pees.
Yeah, no. Right now, what I just said?
Yeah, no.
When I'm at your house, I try to test my range.
No. Before that, George.
Oh, you will pee in someone else's house because it's not your house.
I don't give a
like,
fuck.
Fuck
I'll
Logan's
close
house.
my eyes. And
at your house, you sit down and pee?
Yeah, I can't.
Always, not even just at night.
If I'm like super in a rush, then yeah, like whip that shit out. But like, yeah, it's a mess. I don't like it.
Why don't you just try to aim for the toilet?
No, he says that it's a sprayer.
It's a splash zone.
He pees.
I'm
He
lower
pees
to the
as
ground than you.
Is there?
No.
So
Mike,
there should be less splash.
No, Mike.
Shame on you, Joe Coy, for pretending like these are people that you should converse with. You should be. This is what Joe Coy, a real comic, would be sitting there like this doing this. You done with your pee bit? That's what a real comic does. Joe Coy goes, oh, no, he does. Oh, I'm one of you. I'm one of the guys. Come out to my show at the end of this. Come out, buy my tape, buy my CD. What a sick fucking perv, huh? A real man. This is what a real man would do. What are you guys talking about? Being here? No. Cut. Jane. Cut. Can we delete that? Guys, shut the fuck up, please. This is faggotry. I understand what you're doing. You're trying to do comedian riffs here. This is Joe Coy. Shut the fuck up. Now that I would respect. Joe Coy sits there and pretends like, I'll riff with these guys. I know they're green. I'll riff with them. That's fucking pathetic.
Splash zone.
He pees.
I'm
He
lower
pees
to the
as
ground than you.
Is there?
No.
So
Mike,
there should be less splash.
No, Mike,
Mike,
let me explain to you because I'm understanding and you're not.
Okay.
Makes sense. It's like
That's
when
like
he
the side of the
pees.
table.
When he pees, it's kind of like when you grab the garden hose and put your thumb over the hole. That's how.
Ooh, you guys are doing buddy comedy now? Yes, that's it. Me and him. Oh my God, we're rifting.
I've actually decided that no guy should stand up to pee. Janko is actually right.
He's
and
actually
Joe
right.
Coy is sick.
Yeah.
Doing
Yes.
this fucked up joke
Yes.
about his serious situation.
We should pee into a balloon. You know, it should never hit the air.
You know, Janko's teaching me a lot about humanity.
Janko is actually, we think he's cringe. He's actually the most right guy out there. Let's keep watching.
how he pees. It's just fucking everywhere.
That sounds like a
It's-
medical.
He doesn't have
That's a medical
he doesn't
condition.
You got a
Yeah.
problem.
It's a
Degrade
prostate.
yourself.
Are you?
See, the new impulsive, you can't hear when they all start talking, it turns into fucking chaos. This could really ruin our coverage. Cast Media, please. Make amends.
You could
All
go
right.
to 44 minutes now. Just a dumb Logan part.
I walk in the door waving my 4-4. All right, let's see what happens here. A dumb Logan part. Let's see if we could catch it.
No, but
It is.
no, it's illegal and it's weird. It affected me because it's like I still think the United States is in this place where, like the state, the nation wants to be so controlling over individuals, and it's fascinating to me. I always am curious about this with comedians.
Yeah.
Because your persona is the funny guy, always making jokes, cracking jokes. Is it hard for you to get serious when you need to, or like when you get in a serious conversation with your partner? Will you make a comedic relief?
I think that would be the end all for me. If the person I'm with doesn't know when I'm being funny,
it's hard sometimes.
Keep going.
I don't know, man. It's not hard for me. I know when you're being serious.
But
and I know when you're being
even,
funny.
yeah, but,
I know when you're being funny.
But your voice, Joe, your voice is like even your voice has got like a comedic twang to it. So like I can't tell when you're saying something serious, even though I want to believe it.
Well, you just met him, bro.
Yeah, you just
You'd figure it out.
Well, it's not like I don't have a good read on people.
Whoa! Bro, like, you're so funny. I don't know what's a bit and what's like real. And they're like, yeah, you do. No, he knows. Yeah, bro, you know what's real. Logan? Joe Coy is sending you down the mystery warp mind path?
I love when Logan gets
That's fucking
confusion.
Bro, like, your jokes are so here. I'm down here. I don't even know what you're talking about at the time. Yo. That's why you're the master, and I'm the ninja master.
You just met him, bro.
Yeah, you just
mad at him.
It's not like I don't have a good read
He'll
on
figure
people.
it out, though.
I'm sitting here listening. You know,
Look at this.
I can't tell when I'm gonna get fucking Denny's grand slammed, or he's gonna.
That's a Chris D'Elia term.
Oh, really, dude?
Guys, you can't use Chris D'Elia terms. I don't know if I'm going to get Denny's Grand Slam or like Denny's coffee. No? You can't. Chris D'Elia, did you know this? Chris D'Elia, when he would slam someone, he would go, that's a Denny's Grand Slam!
Oh, really, dude?
You can't do
Someone
that.
says Logan must do JRE, and I just wanted to say,
I know,
why
what's
hasn't
going on?
Rogan asked Logan to be a guest.
Really, really weird.
It's time.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't think Logan wants to do it. I think Logan is terrified of that because 3 hours, I think he thinks I could fuck up my whole career if I say the wrong thing. There's no way in the world that Joe Rogan hasn't asked Logan Paul
the most
to be
famous YouTuber plus
Why wouldn't he
boxer
be?
/ fighter. That's
Yes,
like Joe's
and
best.
they met. Remember, they ran into each other in Hawaii and had this long talk. Why hasn't Logan
But
Paul
I don't think
been
that
on
Logan
JRE?
would give up an opportunity for
Interesting.
so much clout. So I definitely
No,
don't
I think he
that
would.
He's been asked.
I think Logan goes, I'm not there yet. Patience, my friend, and I will do it when I'm right, when the timing is right. Let's hear some more.
I can't tell when you're saying something serious, even though I want to believe it.
Well, you just met him, bro.
Yeah, you just met
You'd
me.
figure it out.
Well, it's not like I don't have a good read on people. I'm sitting here listening. You know, I can't tell when I'm gonna get fucking Denny's grand slammed, or
Wow,
he's gonna say
crystal
something
clear.
serious.
Yeah. Or both at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps you guessing.
Yeah.
Joe Coy keeps you guessing. He keeps you guessing, man. That's why he's the genius. No, Joe Coy is a C-list comedian, maybe D, maybe F. That's why he's the master. He keeps you guessing. No, Joe Coy is very easy to understand, folks. This is preposterous.
Is that part of the reason it's maybe hard to date, or is he just having trouble finding?
No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
So the fact that Joe Coy goes, guys, I'm not like that. Great, come on. That shows he's evil. All right, what's our next code here?
Next one, you can go to 52 minutes even to hear Logan talk about his withdrawals.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's just a personal interest of mine.
This is really crazy. Logan Paul, for 2 weeks, smoked a hit there. Weed, we're talking about. He took a 5 milligram edible there. He took a hit here and there. And he is, Sorry, I'm pulling a Tim Heidecker. Logan Paul has quit smoking weed after experimenting with weed for 1.5 weeks. Now, we've heard him touch on this before. Wait till you hear what Logan is going through. He started smoking weed for a week. He took a hit here. He took a puff. Then he quit. And now, listen to this.
Like, yo, what'd you mean by that?
Yeah.
Like, my high is so
You're gonna
fucked
die.
up. So I never understood what people were talking about.
I've
never had a
interesting-
really good high. I'll laugh, but then it turns right into this
Demons.
paranoia.
Dark place.
Yeah, man.
I've had an
to
interesting
where I gotta go.
relationship with weed because I can relate to that. I had the first couple, maybe 10 times I smoked, all very dark, very dark. Let me
Okay,
down-
that is a bad sign. The first 10 times I smoked, all very dark. This is the green ganja. This is the devil's lettuce. It's nothing to fear. Here, give me the bong. I'll show you. Take a little poof. A Ruski here. I smoke pounds of this grass a day, and I got a million enemies. So if this doesn't darken my sights, it shouldn't darken anyone's. Now, when a man takes a puff of weed and the weed takes over, it makes it dark. You're an adult man, 6'7", 270 pounds. You one ninja warrior. You're a boxer. But this, oh no, this is the one thing that I can't box. I got hot box it. I can't box it. Let's take a Shmi. Play like wow, 60s psychedelia, tripping music. All right, we're just as high as Logan's ever been now. I want everyone to know the level of high. You see all this smoky crap in the air? I'm higher right now than Logan Paul has ever been. I want to make this perfectly clear. Right now, I'm more twisted than Logan Paul has ever been. Right now, I'm currently more drunk than Joe Rogan has ever been. I'm holding it together. I'm holding it together amazingly.
I'd say I'm holding it together better
If I
than
didn't
Joe,
even
too.
disclose that I was drinking around weed, people go, I can't believe this. I thought this was sober October. This is incredible. So Logan Paul, let's hear. He suffers from weed. This is not 6'7" mentality. Listen to this.
relationship with weed because I can
Jupiter's
relate to
beard.
that. I had the
Listen.
first couple, maybe 10 times I smoked, all very dark.
Wow.
Very dark.
Very
Led me
dark.
down a horrible path, and I hated the way it made me feel.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd freeze up in my own body, and then I kind of
You'd freeze up in your own body from a couple puffs. Quick, easy weed. Some of it was fake, just CBD, he said, I think. He would take one puff of CBD non-psychoactive weed. He'd go dark for a decade. Listen to this.
crossed the bridge. I got over the hump, and I beat it per se. And then Corona hit, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna push myself because all I did was vlog. I'd be creative and fun with my friends.
He's gonna push himself. He's gonna go from blogging to toking. Okay. Now I just want to make it perfectly clear. Any of you could smoke so much weed till you pass out. Nothing's gonna happen. Only a complete psycho would go into a panic. Logan smoked weed for 1 week, and this is what happened.
So I became like a full-on pothead intentionally. I was like, how
Yep.
far can I take this? I pushed myself to the limit.
No, you didn't.
Like to the limit where I noticed I was getting angry when I wasn't high. I couldn't eat when
Listen to
I wasn't
this.
high. And I told Josie this the other day. The withdrawals that I've had, because
The
I
withdrawals.
cut cold turkey, it's the only way I know how to like stop
So
a habit.
he started smoking weed, and he goes, you know what? I want to see what this weed's all about, and I'm going to push myself. Meaning he took 2 or 3 bong hits, smoked a whole joint. Dude, but no, this stuff was primo. It's all primo now. Then he stopped smoking weed. He took it to the limits. The withdrawals? Listen to this.
And also, he's
The
sitting right
withdrawals?
beside Big Mike, who
Yes.
has the number
Heroin
one heroin
withdrawals,
book
if
of
that's even true.
America.
Even if that's even true. Here, I want to tell everybody, if you haven't done drugs, you could smoke weed for a year and quit. Your withdrawals will be less than if you took 1 Vicodin from the dentist and stopped and didn't take a second. They would be about the same. They would be less. Listen to this.
Eat when I wasn't high, and I told Josie this the other day. The withdrawals that I've had, because I cut it cold turkey, it's the only way I know how to. Like,
You're gonna
stop
die.
a habit. The withdrawals that I had, I don't know if I'm willing to experience that torment ever again.
Yeah.
Whoa! He quit weed after smoking weed for 1 week. He don't know if he could experience that torment ever again. Well, what happened? After quitting weed after smoking it for 1 week, this is shocking.
Willing to experience that torment ever again. I insomnia, lack of appetite, mood swings. From THC,
Oh,
bro.
that's
from a
crazy.
plant, from marijuana.
So when you
Yo,
stopped,
bad.
so when you stopped, you couldn't sleep. So your
2
body
3
was
weeks.
dependent
For 2 to 3
on-
weeks.
There's definitely a dependency.
For 2 to 3 weeks, he couldn't sleep.
Even Jenko's like,
Even Jordan Peterson is like, my applesauce lie. You know what I mean? Even Jordan Peterson, as he, as he's fingering Michaela in a nightclub. Why did he just say?
You stopped, you couldn't sleep.
For
so your
2
body
3
was
weeks.
dependent
For 2 to 3
on-
weeks.
There's definitely a dependence there.
And bro, I wasn't even like I say pie for me. I'm talking like smoke every
Janko,
night.
okay,
yeah.
let's
Sometimes
just,
in the day,
small,
but-
it was small.
Let's
Go ahead.
compared to,
give him
like,
the benefit
every-
No, we-
Hold
no.
on, everybody stop. Go ahead.
maybe if you smoked weed every single day for like 3 years, and then you were like, okay, I gotta quit cold turkey. Maybe the first
Yeah,
night
you'd have
you
some
would have some trouble,
trouble
But he
sleeping.
just said that he smoked weed for a month, and then he had 2 to 3 weeks
Weeks.
straight.
So about as long as he smoked weed, he couldn't sleep.
Bro, 2 to 3 weeks straight.
Dude, everyone can sleep. Come on, man.
This is
No
why he's a
sleep.
star.
I've seen you sleep. I was over. You got 9 hours. If Logan doesn't get 11 beautiful hours and wake up feeling like a god, I couldn't sleep all night. I tossed and turned for 11 minutes. I deserve 12 full hours of bliss as a ninja warrior. Splits. Let's hear this again. This is kind of crazy.
Definitely a dependence there.
And bro, I wasn't even like I say pie for me. I'm talking like smoke every night.
but it
sometimes
was
in the day,
small,
but-
it was small. I mean, compared
It
to
was
like
small.
No, we'd face the joint.
Big Mike goes, it was small. Guys, compared to smokers out there, it was not. Like, people who actually smoke weed, we smoke like an eighth every 2 days. Logan buys an eighth that lasts him a month. He takes 3 or 4 hits. And he's like, dude, I'm feeling funny. Dude, I got the laughs. This stuff must be work. You haven't smoked it? Yeah, just kind of chill there. Dude, I think I got the munchies. You just inhaled just half a hit. Like, you might have just been hungry from before. Bro, I think I'm seeing. All right, you gotta stop. You don't see things on weed, so like, kind of just X-nay on the EC of Ings-thee. You're not seeing things. Why?
But Evan's always high. Evan's always like Evan's always
that's
high.
the thing that needs to come out of the conversation too. It's like I don't want to. This is not supposed to be a dare ad, kids. I smoked weed
Different
one
strokes
time
for
and
different
I-
folks.
You know what I'm saying?
My mind
And
about
I lost my
smoke
mind
every night, and now I'm like, you guys talking. I'm like, whoa, maybe I should.
No, you just gotta
Wow,
know.
listen, George Jenkins like, dude, I never even thought about it, but you guys talking, I'm like, maybe I should stay away from weed altogether. This sounds terrible. Look at him. You didn't sleep for 28 days? That's remarkably stupid. Why would you smoke weed then? Logan's lying. And Joe Coy, shame on you. I like him. I like him a lot.
And I experimented with it because I knew I
Look at
got
this.
a pretty strong mental. I couldn't get out of it easy, although it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I got out of it, and now we say this all the time: different strokes for different.
Yes, so
folks.
for some, there's a lot
100%.
of therapeutic
Yeah.
value for a lot of people. I mean,
Oh,
it's
one-
not.
yes.
It's not one of those drugs like, you know. I want to bring it up quickly. Purdue Pharma today,
Oh.
the maker of OxyContin, which has been responsible
Your
for the
drug.
opioid epidemic that exists in this country,
Yeah.
is finally facing federal criminal charges
There we
today,
go.
rightfully
Yeah.
so, and it's very
Yeah.
exciting for me. This has a big-
That sucks. Thanks a lot for blowing our high, okay, and our buzz. What's our next code here, Jules?
We've got
Shut up.
10300.
10300. What's this one going to be
This one
about?
is a situation where Joe Coy loses himself in roasting Mike for
Oh,
no reason.
no.
I don't know. I hope it's self-explanatory.
Well, let's see what happens here. Joe Coy.
These time codes are an artistic project
Yeah.
by me.
So Joe Coy taking advantage of the laughs he's receiving from this very low-end comedy. Let's see if he takes advantage of this one.
There.
Crotch rocket or like a modified little?
No, it was a
sport bike?
a little dirt bike,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
And
okay.
by the way, I'm 14, so it wasn't like
That's
a
what I'm sa- that's
250.
what
It
I'm
was like
saying.
an 80.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Why is he 80? Fuck
12.
you, Mike.
A
Look at
12.
Look at Mike.
A 12.
What a
It was
bitch.
this big.
What a
It was
bitch.
this big on the counter.
Wow. Fuck you, Mike. I was doing heroin at 12.
He learned all this today. That's how manipulative. I mean, that's eerie, right? Like him referring to Big Mike as Mike and like even referencing Mike's stories. It's like you put a lot of work into pretending you're one of the guys, don't you? That's scary to me. You just met all these guys today.
And alternatively, Big Mike and Logan are putting in a lot of work into laughing as hard as they can at the comedy guy.
I always know when I'm really organically laughing, I start screwing my mic together. That's what I do. Ah, ha, 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 ha. What needs fixing? The mic or this? Here, I use a power drill, starts going into the wall. That's how you know somebody's really having a good time when they start screwing the mic back together while laughing. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, yeah, just pour it into my mouth, please. Joe, whatever you're selling, you could pour it into my Egyptian tomb.
Glassman's Goblin, please.
Yes, please. Fill me with diarrhea. Walk like an Egyptian.
But remember I told
Unbelievable.
you to make note of Joe Rogan slapping the table extra
Yeah.
hard every time Kanye said something.
Yeah.
A table slap is what you do when you have to accentuate how hard you're laughing when you're not able to physically laugh that hard because you're actually not laughing.
When you fall to the desk in this manner, like George now, that's to hide your fake laugh because you're not confident that you could sell it. So you put your head down so you can get your fake laughs out while looking like you're belly laughing. Because if you were standing up straight, maybe they would see through the scheme. All right? Let's see what happens next.
Fuck you, Mike. I was doing heroin at 12. All right?
Tell us more
I
about
was
that.
blown.
Logan is going. It's not funny. If anyone else said this, if Harry Jowsey said this, you'd go, exactly. You wouldn't die laughing, fake laughing.
Strangers
For crack.
for crack.
Tell us more about what happened on your tech deck, man.
You're talking about your fucking tricycle?
Your Lego?
Are you fucking kidding?
And this is what, by the way, if you're one of these people who loves, who's that motherfucking fat guy with the network, Bob Kelly. This is what Bob Kelly and all those jokers do too. Don't get it twisted. They sit around and they cackle and fake die laugh, Kumi and all these New York guys, and you idiots at home go, well, they're laughing, it must be hilarious, and you're having a field day with people pounding and cackling, nothing funny is being said. How do I know this? I didn't laugh. What's wrong with me? Do I have a problem? I don't think so. So this is what all those New York assholes do too, where they barely laugh. You know, you watch an episode of Kumia, you would think, I don't know what's going on here. They cracked the code of the funniest, most hysterical
Wait, let me
stuff
just
in the
see if
country. These guys die laughing, and in turn, you've been fooled by, you go, oh, Colin Quinn is hysterical, because everyone's always, red state, blue state. They put a gun in their head, they shoot themselves, it's so funny. It's all a scheme. What were you going to show me here?
Nothing.
Okay, we're going to continue here. What's our next
I
code?
wanted to find a compilation of Kumia's fake laughs that I thought I had, but
well,
I
you
can't
can
find
see them.
it.
What's our next code here?
Okay, so you can go to 105.25. So here we are going to witness, you've seen Joe Coy, quote unquote, roasting these boys.
Yeah.
Mike considers himself something of a comedian as well, so he might try to slip in a little roast or two now and again.
Mike is going to try to roast Joe Coy. You hear this all. Joe Coy. People do screw that up. It's like Opie and Anthony.
Now, Mike doesn't really do this, but since there's a comedian as a guest on the show, you might as well try to bust him back a couple of times
All right.
and see if you have what it takes to be a star.
I'm excited. Will Mike roast Joe? People love roasting when they're amongst comedians. Let's take a look.
Through your shin. This is real talk, you guys. I had 4 pins put into my thigh just to hold it in place, and then they drilled a hole through my shin and put a pin through that, and then a triangle to go over to hold the pin like this, and attached it to weights. It was so.
What do you mean
it was
attached
so
it to
caveman.
weights?
attached it to weights on a pulley to pull my legs
But
straight.
this was what were dinosaurs still around at this point?
Dinosaurs were still around. Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm too mad, depressed. The sound buttons. Were dinosaurs around at this point? Quite the old joke. Were dinosaurs around? Because he's old. Terrible. I'm dying. On the inside. I'm having a meltdown here. Okay. Were dinosaurs around? Let's see where this goes.
Pull my legs
But
straight.
this was what were dinosaurs still around at this point?
Dinosaurs were still around.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. That was you should because that was a horrible fucking joke.
Mike gets up while this plastic tooth. Look at these teeth. This is a great shot. Guys, that ain't teeth. Sorry, Joe. What is this? This is like a plastic shell. This can't be the final veneer. I hope this isn't the final version. This is the temporary. The dentist says you got to wear this for 2 weeks while we mold the real stuff. I hope. It's like your tooth get knocks out. Here's the temporary tooth. We're working on your real teeth. It's going to take a month. If these are your real teeth, some of them are like this one and this one are combined. There's no line. You know how Joe had that line, the butt line? There's no tooth line there. Some of these are connected. You cannot have this fake of teeth. I won't allow it.
Wow.
But yeah,
wow, what a pussy. He shot and ran. He didn't even fucking wait for
But the shot hit here. It didn't even hit me.
Look. Oh. He's like, what a pussy. He shot and ran. Meaning Mike did a bomb joke and then got up and ran as a comedic effect. And then Joe goes, no, he didn't even shoot and hit me, though. He missed because...
Thanks for the clarification.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Professional
Yeah.
Joe.
Oh, Professor Comedy. Thank you so much.
You want to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
No, what rich people do, people don't understand. What rich people do. Boogie does this. All these people do it. They get fake veneers. Philip DeFranco. It really shows how insecure someone could be. Your teeth don't need to be Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift level teeth as a guy. If you're sitting there and you're worried that your teeth aren't as white as, you know who I'm thinking of? Who's this girl? There's like an actress with perfectly white teeth. They're so white that she fucking looks insane. You wouldn't even know who I'm talking about. It's some actress from like a television. As a guy, if you think your teeth need to be like this, you need to get your head fixed. Philip DeFranco's done this. Jeffree Star's done this. The fake chompers that these men are getting. Guys, it's okay. Your teeth can be beige as a guy. They don't have to be perfectly straight. No one, him getting those teeth, it doesn't go, girls don't go, wait a minute here. Is this a dreamboat? Is this somebody? It's not doing anything. It's making you look crazy now. Now you got big, fake chomp. You know who did this? Milo. But he's gay. He's gay. A gay man did this. Okay? And this is what Joe Coy is doing to his teeth. You know somebody's full of shit when their teeth are perfectly fine and they get a full mouth makeover. It's called veneers. It's they did this in the movie Friends. They made fun of this guy, Rose.
Here, it didn't even hit me. Look, you want to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
Wait, you're going to take your pants
I
off?
want to be impulsive.
Sure.
What's
okay.
this?
Wow.
What's
Can we do
this?
this?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
he's
course,
going to
it's
show.
fantastic.
I'll step out of the way.
Oh, you still have a scar from...
Oh, it's bad.
He's just showing a scar.
Oh!
It's a leg scar, nothing big. What's our next code here?
Okay, so 10525.
All
I
right.
sounded like my dad on that one. Okay, so
Wow. Oh, we're going back? 10525? I might have missed it. Are you sure about this code,
what
Jules?
were you on before?
Well, I mean, we're at 106 right now.
Oh,
so
go to 11020 then.
there you go. 11020, okay.
Sorry
and what do we
about
got
that.
here?
This is another big mic attempt.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Is this where they really start fighting, or we're getting close to that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what happens.
And when is it going to be old for you and you? You know what I mean? Like when?
TikTok.
Like
TikTok, yeah.
TikTok's old for us.
yeah. See, and that's what it was for me when people said, like when they said,
We have a
Vine.
cure for polio.
When they said Vine. Cure for polio. You're still doing horrible references.
How was that bad?
It's
A cure for polio was a good fucking joke.
I know.
Here we go.
See, that's
Is this a
what's-
coffee house?
No,
Because that's
you know
where you're
what?
performing.
I'm taking notes, Mike. He's destroying.
No, obviously he's a professional.
Wow. I'm taking notes, Mike. He's destroying you. Because he goes, you call that a joke? What is this, a coffee house? Look at Logan like Blake Linder on Hanukkah morning. He's so excited.
Professional comedian. I'm fucking not. I'm just throwing out little fucking zingers,
Here
George.
we
I'm
go.
doing-
You're a professional comedian. I'm fucking not. This is what I was talking about. Let's play this one out.
A cure for
this is
polio
nuts.
is a good fucking joke.
I know, but
See, that's
is this a
what's-
coffee house?
No,
Because that's
you know
where you're
what?
I'm
performing.
taking notes, Mike. He's destroying.
No, obviously he's a professional comedian. I'm fucking not. I'm just throwing out little fucking zingers, George. I'm doing what I can. I'm against the fucking ropes, George. I'm doing what I fucking can, George.
Joe.
Cure for polio. It's a fucking AIDS joke. Fuck.
It's okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
boys.
This is where the comments go crazy.
They're already going crazy. They're so happy. They're like, finally, Mike got what he deserved for cutting people off and saying mean
Replace
things.
Mike with Joel.
Replace Mike with Joe Coy or Evan or someone. Just not Mike. We hate him. Kill Mike.
Are you finished? Biggie? I mean, his teeth aren't any better. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go into this cemetery here. Oh, wow. It's a cemetery. It's one of those cemeteries from 1800 where the graves are giant. They had a lot of money for stone back then. Tombstone. All right. What's our next code here?
Do you want one about George talking about being a stand-up comedian? Or
No,
do you
that's
wanna
okay.
skip
Let's
till
do the
end?
Greg Paul
You
thing.
can go to 132.30.
So,
for the
Logan,
big finale.
this is really crazy. Logan Paul's dad has been there the whole time, or so they thought. They were talking about Logan Paul's dad earlier in the show. So he shows up and they're like blown away, but I'm blown away by something entirely different. Wait till you see. First of all, Logan Paul's dad is going to blow your mind based on the hat he's wearing in 2020 in LA. Hold it. Don't say anything in the chat. And what he says is even more mind-blowing. I gotta say,
he
what?
might be the king.
Logan Paul's dad, Greg Paul, might be the best comedian. The best guy, the best influencer. Well, you'll see. Don't blow it if you know it.
132.30.
132.30. Look at this, and I'm gonna just let it play. You're not gonna believe what Logan Paul's dad does and says when he comes in. Watch this.
So, like, I'd rather do what Will did and jump off a hot air balloon and bungee.
Yeah.
As scary as that is,
Yeah.
I'd rather do that. If they gave me an option when I was deciding.
Holy shit! There's no fucking way.
Wow.
But impossible. That's my dad. That's Greg Paul is in the house.
Sure
Caleb, go
about
get
that.
us some more peas.
That's amazing.
Here he comes.
Come on.
Here comes Greg Paul, and he's going to introduce himself to Joe Coy. They are in L.A., Los Angeles. Watch this.
Hey, what's up, Dad? This is our guest, Joe Coy, stand-up comedian.
So, Greg Paul comes in, no mask. He's shaking everyone's hand. He's in L.A., and he's wearing a camo hat. Let's see what happens next.
We had a funny
He
conversation.
just shook his hand. You have to.
They just had a conversation about how nobody during COVID shakes hands because, you know, we're all holding off on the germ thing. Listen to what Greg Paul says. This is his first line here. It is impressive. It will blow you away. He shakes the hand. Listen to what he says.
We had a funny
He
conversation.
just shook his hand. You have to.
Watch.
No. I wish you were here for the pod. You'll
Listen.
understand. I had to shake your hand.
It was an inside joke.
It's mandatory.
Yeah, and
Is he
I
wearing
have
a troll
COVID.
2020 hat?
Listen.
I have COVID. I carry it around. I give it to everybody.
No, stop.
I have COVID. I carry it around. I give it to everybody. Beautiful joke. Nobody's done that. It's been 8 months of this damn COVID. Nobody's made a joke this funny. He goes, oh, no, I'll shake your hand. Don't worry about it. Oh, no, I have COVID. I carry it around. I spread it to everybody. Very funny, but
My
here's
kind of dad.
what really gets crazy. Let's continue. Remember, he's wearing this camo hat, right? It couldn't be. It couldn't be. You're sitting at home. You're going, no way. This is... No, I've never seen anything like this. Logan Paul, biggest influencer in the world. Living out of L.A. Everyone on the show is a liberal. We're in liberal L.A. It can't be Mike. Can it?
No. I wish you were here for the pod. You'll understand. I had to shake your hand.
It was an inside joke.
It's mandatory.
Yeah,
Is he wearing a Trump 2020 hat?
I have COVID. I carry it around. I give it to everybody.
No, stop. So all right, listen. You can't come on the podcast saying you have COVID wearing a Trump 2020 hat.
Wearing
In fact,
what?
Caleb, don't.
He's literally wearing a Trump 2020 camo hat. No joke. Have you ever seen anything like it? Have you ever seen probably the only guy in all of Los Angeles, all of California?
He has the guts.
I mean, that's fucking wild. Here.
You can't
This
come on the
dad is on the
podcast
right
saying you have
track.
COVID wearing a Trump 2020 hat. In fact, Caleb, don't even pan the camera to me anymore. Dad, back up. Dad, back up. Back
Look
up.
at his
Back
dad.
up.
He starts flashing the hat. Look at this.
It was so fun and familial and.
That's still it, bro. When is it not
He
fun
can have
on
his
GP,
opinions.
bro?
Yeah, I know, but
He can have his opinions.
No,
Don't fucking silence your dad. He pees with his dog.
we were talking about us.
Look at
peeing,
this guy.
And you know how we always pee outside?
Why does your dad look younger than Mike? I'm putting that out there.
I love it.
Why does he look
eats
younger than
venison.
Mike?
He eats venison.
Oh,
Venison.
there
I'm
you
telling
go.
you, it's the meat, dude.
I knew it.
I
You
listen.
fucking knew it.
I looked older until I had COVID.
Yeah.
Just stop.
I got
Stop.
COVID.
We're wrapping
I
the show.
looked older until I had COVID. He is hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Baked Alaska.
I think Jenko's a Trump supporter too, secretly.
Yeah, I do too. Baked Paul, they're calling him on Twitter. Baked Paul. And I think he's great. Who would have known? I mean, this really explains Jake's behavior here.
Joe, you got a show coming up, semi-capacity, right?
Yeah, we got some shows, but go to joekoi.com, JOKOI.
Joe Coy is physically shook here. He's never actually met a Trump supporter in all of his life. He didn't know that was possible. This really shut him down. He doesn't want a dad to be funnier than him. All right, let's wrap this up.
I also have a Netflix show that's about to come out. And then my new special on Netflix, In His Elements, where I shot it in the Philippines.
No one
Fantastic, sir.
cares.
Yeah.
No one
Very
cares,
cool,
you
man. Yeah,
fucking
we'll be
loser. Greg
watching, man.
Paul
Thank you
for
for coming on.
president.
Shut the
and-
fuck up, faggot.
People's Choice Award. Everyone go vote for me right
Yeah.
Go vote for me at the People's Choice Awards. He's campaigned for it. All right, that's it. That's us.
Wait, I got one more that I pulled up to the top for you.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see.
It's
I
a good
love
finale.
one more. Okay.
Don't scream.
Uh-oh. Here we go. And we just watched Impulsive. I want to try to do this every episode. Let's try this. This has never been done before. And we wanted to do this. This is something we wanted to do. Let's try this right now. Hold on. Let me set this up. So we just watched Impulsive. Let's cut to our new correspondent coming out of Tijuana. You know her, you love her. It's Comedy's Kim Congdon. And hi, Kim. How are you? Hold on. We're going to pipe you in a second here. We just watched Impulsive. Kim, what do you think of The Boys? Let's go to Kim.
What's up, Logan? It's your girl, Kim Congdon. I just wanted to stop by real quick and let you know that your Mexican accent is super racist and fake. And your buddy thinks that you need to keep Janko because of the content. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Big Mike's a liar with a girlfriend that cheated on him, and he willingly drank gangbang piss.
Whoa!
There's a lot to take in with your friend group, and I think everybody needs a little bit of help. It is a weird situation. I hope you guys get it together. Have a good day.
Kim Congdon, everybody. Roasting everybody. I want to see this every time. I think every final show note should have Kim Congdon pitch it in. See what she says. Drinking bit. Look at her. Look at her,
Damn,
too.
she rules
None
now.
the fucking wiser. Collected $20 she earned for that. None the wiser. Hey,
Queen shit.
thank you for listening to Red Bar. We had a great time. Did you have a good time today?
I did.
It's the worst part about the show. The ending. We are 8 hours in, everybody. Got another 8 hours. All the episodes are 8 hours. This can't continue. This is insane.
Oh, but it's so fun.
People say that I'm out of control. 8 hours, another 8 hours. Tell your friends. Join that Scars Club, redbarradio.net/Scars Club. Thank you for listening. We hope we made your day. Good night. Encore. It's an encore. Can we get the lighting changed? La 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 la. it's been a long night and the mirror's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. A lot of years